Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I had to film this video outside. We got our snow last night. It's Sunday morning. I had to work in this. The snow last night wasn't fun, but man, is it peaceful. So today we're going to be talking about Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. If you love woody fragrances and if you love the background, leave me one of these already, please. It shows YouTube that you like this type of content. Now, Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum was launched in 2022 in its class as a woody spicy. I've been wearing this one all week long, and I wore it like a good chunk back in December. I've nearly finished this entire decant. Thankfully, I got another one this size, but oh my goodness. Okay, so top notes for this one here are going to be olibanum, but as well pine needles. The mid is going to be incense and benzoin, and the base is going to be 3 different types of cedar: Himalaya, Virginia, and Atlas. How do I know all this stuff without looking at my phone? Because this is take like number 5. All right, so what do I get from this beautiful, gorgeous fragrance? In the opening, it's been on my hand for like the last hour and a half. But in the opening, you're gonna get the pine needles, but as well, that resinous olibanum. The olibanum itself is a little ambery, but it's more resinous than anything. But as the dry down does proceed, that olibanum and that like pine needles is still gonna be there. The pine needles does add a bit of an evergreen woody nuance, but that benzoin does come into play to add a little bit more of an ambery touch. I don't get any of the incense, but what I do get, and this is a little strange because it's not listed, I get some warm spices, whether it's cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, whatever. I just get a little bit of a warm, spicy nuance. Then as it dries down even further towards the base, it becomes even more woody. This is similar to the original EDT, which came out in 2021. But this is just more deeper and it's denser. If you love the original, this is one that you're really going to love. I love the original. I was hyping it up, you know, I was giving it a lot of talk about because nobody ever mentions that one. Hell, nobody really mentions this one neither. This is very versatile and it's signature scent worthy. How versatile? Well, you could dress it like this, it'll go very well like this, to a tuxedo, but you could dress it with a black tee and a leather jacket. There's a little bit of a bad boyness to it, a little bit of a mystery, a bit of an edge to it, but it's got that gentlemanly component. This is a fragrance for the everyday man, however, not someone who has a collection like mine, which is just out of hand. It's over 300 bottles, and that's just insane. But this is for someone who has like 10 to 15 or even less. It's perfect for the winter time. Like, this is like a winter wonderland right now. It's January 7th. It's a little chilly out right now. It's like -2 degrees. It's like 28 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take. But oh, this stuff is just so good. The performance is fantastic. It's 10+ hours. Generally, when it comes to these designer EDP concentrations, they're like 7 to 9, but I get like 12 to 13. I'm not making this up. Last night when I worked, and I never work Saturdays, but I did for this time. I was doing a little bit of overtime. You know, got to pay off that Christmas bill, and I'm also going to Florida, so in about a month's time. But when I wore this last night, right, in snowy-like conditions, when I got home at 10:30 at night, I asked my wife just before I went to shower, I'm like, "Hun, what do you get out of this? Do you get more woods, more spices? What do you get?" She gets more spicy nuance than anything. In the dry down, it's kind of funny because the spicy nuance that I get, yeah, it's warm, but there's a little bit of sweetness to it as well. Sometimes, like, which makes me think there's a little bit of cardamom. I don't know. But as well, there is a little bit of creaminess towards that base on my skin, which kind of makes me feel like it's sandalwood, but it's not. And I don't think that cedar can be creamy at all, but there is a little bit of a creamy nuance on my skin, and I love it. What I don't love, however, is the price tag. This is available retail at the Hudson's Bay and I believe like Shoppers Drug Mart, which is our CVS, our Walgreens for our American friends out there because I'm based out of Canada. This goes anywhere from $140, even at Sephora, $140 to $175 Canadian. It's actually quite expensive. Online, you're gonna save some money, but not a whole lot. You're gonna save anywhere from 40 to 45 bucks Canadian, because this goes for about 95 to $100 Canadian off of FragranceNet. Is it one that I would get? Yes and no. Yes, because I absolutely love this fragrance, but no, because I have other fragrances that do have this type of smell, but at the same time, just the price tag is a little expensive. That's why I find it's more of an everyday man's fragrance who doesn't have a large collection. On top of that, I have a collection that is just out of control. That's why as well I'm doing my very best to not buy anything for a very long time this year. I'm gonna get a few bottles, of course, you know, but this is one that I don't really need. I'm more than happy with a decant, but if I sell a few bottles, then I just might get this because it's that damn good. Smell wise, versatility, longevity, it's all 10 out of 10. The price tag is what knocks it down a notch, so I would have to give this like a 9 out of 10 if I do give ratings, which I really don't do no more. So guys, if you haven't smelt it out, do so. It's that damn good. If you like this very video, please leave me one of these. It really shows YouTube that you like this type of content, and it also helps my channel out as well. The algorithms are a killer for so many guys out there. If you like the ambience, if you like this type of just, I guess, calmness, nature is just calming. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. I will try to do my best. If the wind is right and if the temperature is good, I'm gonna do my very best. Any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be down in the description box below. And because that this is a masculine, colder season scent, why don't you check out right here. I thank you for my time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.